was moving, how I was feeling. I just felt like I needed to just get a lift in, just get a workout in, and let some of the younger guys get a chance to play too, because they work so hard, but also so I could be fresher going into this stretch run. We got a lot of tough games coming up. We had just did a 4-6 and a 5-7. I was adding the games up. Z had just went out, and I know sometimes when you fatigue, bad things can happen, so I was just trying to be smart. I'm 31, and I understand the game, and I played for a long time, and I know my body, so I was just like, I need one, and the team thankfully allowed me to sit one.
You, obviously carried the offense for a lot of the night, but there was a 15-0 run by mostly the bench at the start of the fourth quarter. What do you see during that stretch there?
They play hard, man. They play hard every night. They compete in practice. They do their PD work. They care. They care about each other's success, and I think that showed. And we got to do a better job of getting off to better starts, and that starts with me, making sure we're playing with more force, more pace, more tempo. But the bench has been great all year, and now a lot of our bench is starting, and they're comfortable. And I think that'll be helpful for us as we get to April and May when we're whole again.
And you mentioned the start. Guys fall into that 10-0 hole. Just what did you think about the response from that point?
I knew it would be fine. It's a long game. They're at home. They're going to come out aggressive. They made shots. We didn't defend. We didn't make them feel us at all. And I think as the game progressed, we were better defensively. We were better with our game plans. We got on and ran, got some easy baskets in transition, and we screened really well.
And just how much do you think mental toughness has become a signature of this team, something that you guys view as like the identity of the team?
Yeah, we figure it out, man. We got a lot of injuries. A lot of teams are going through it throughout the year. This is the time of the year where you feel more fatigued mentally and physically. You're drained. I'm sure y'all drained too, and y'all ready to go home just like we are. But you go through that process of having to fight through it, having to really push and trust and work. And I think we've done that all year. And I think, for us to be in this position, having the injuries that we've had is a testament to our team, our staff, and our development.
And what's it been like these past 2 years developing that chemistry with JV in the pick and roll?
It's been fun. February will be a year of me being in New Orleans, so time is flying. We're getting better cohesiveness. My patience is getting better in terms of waiting for him, not getting him moving screens, and find him in the pocket, find him when he pops. And he's very skilled, big. He works hard. He's got a pump fake. He can hit threes. He can bang, and I'm happy to have him.
I know we've talked about you feeling better since being sick and dealing with COVID. Was there maybe a moment or in a game or practice where you had that just felt like, okay, I feel like, all right, I'm back to being myself again?
I don't know if you've been watching, but I've been playing pretty well.
That's why I'm asking. I'm going back for the last 10, 12 games. Was there a moment in all of that stretch?
More than 10 and more than 12, but no, I just feel better, man. When you're sick, it's hard. Life is hard when you're sick, and everything is hard. It's hard to walk the dog. It's hard to change the diapers. It's hard to guard people. But when you start to feel better, you can do more things, and I can really work on my game and really improve. But I never really worry about anything. I just pray about everything, and then I work on my craft, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So when I have 3 bad games in a row again at some point and the sky is falling down, just know that there's going to be stretches like this where I play how I'm supposed to play, and I play how I've played my entire life. So I think there wasn't a moment. It was just more like I went from having the flu to having COVID to trying to come back, and that was a tough combination of things for my body to go through. And now I'm in a better place. I'm in a better space. I'm taking my vitamins and reading my Bible, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I'm happy with where I'm at. Even if I didn't score 30 tonight, if I would have had 10 or if I would win 6 of 17, I'm happy with the work that I'm putting in to get ready for these games at night.
Going back to the relationship with JV and you learning, when to start getting guys going. I think Gafford had 2, Gibson had 2. Was there an emphasis there early in the second to try to, or throughout the second to really get JV the ball and get him going against those guys?
Yeah, we just try to establish his presence, especially with guys being out. He's got to get more touches, and that's on me, and that's on the rest of the guys recognizing he's ducking in. He's efficient. He's efficient in the post. He gets us to the bonus faster, gets us points at their free throw line where you don't have to get a shot attempt, and that makes him screen better, and that makes him defend better and do those things. So we just got to be cognizant of that as the season progresses, and even when guys come back, we got to still make sure that he's eating.
CJ, since you brought it up, being almost a year with the Pelicans, Can you maybe sum up what it's been like? I guess it's 11 months, but from then to here and everything you've gone through with this team to get to this point?
Yeah, it's been a blessing for me and my family. Enjoyed my time in Portland. My time was up, and it was a great transition, a smooth transition where I moved to New Orleans. My family ends up coming later, which was tough, but the basketball side of it has been everything I thought it would be and more. The guys have been great. The organization, the front office has been fantastic. Everything they said they were going to do, they've done. Everything I said I was going to do, I've done. So it's been a really happy relationship in terms of development, in terms of how I move around the locker room, how I move in the community, how I play, and how they've coached me, how they've stayed on me and continued to try to get the best out of me. And I think, it's a credit to our organization, that's a credit to Willie, that's a credit to Casey, all the staff I work with closely, Swin, Trajan, Griff. I think you got to commend our front office. They've drafted well, right? They've developed well, and they figure out a way to make some trades to get the right pieces in to kind of mesh collectively, which is hard to do. A lot of times trades don't work out well or as well as you think they're going to. You got to get the right character guys, and you have to have the right culture and be able to amend and change some things within the culture too, and I think they've done that. And I'm happy. My wife is happy. My son will be 1 tomorrow, and my dog likes that it doesn't rain a lot and she can go on walks and be outside. So I think everybody is in a much better mental space, and that makes me able and eagerly able to do my job better. That everybody is happy in the household.
And I'm not trying to get you to, make predictions, but just a second ago you said playing into April and May.
I said, yeah, and then June.
And then June. What have you seen that makes you think that's possible?
Well, I know who we're going to play in April because we played in April last year. I think it's possible because of our team, the experience that we had last year, the run we went on. Obviously, we came up short against the Suns, but you get a taste of success and you get a taste of failure, and you got 2 responses. You can run from it or you can run to it, and I think we got the type of guys that are going to run to it. We want to work harder. We want to get better. We want to have home games. We want to get home court. When you do those things and you move towards those things confidently and you work on your game plan and you focus on yourself, that's how you play in April and May. And I played in April and May in the past. I know what it takes, and I think we have what it takes. Obviously, you got to be healthy. You got to be playing your best basketball at the right time. You generally want to be at home so that if you do get a Game 7, you're at home. But I think we're putting ourselves in a position to control our own destiny, and that's all you can ask for in this league and in sports in general.